Magnetic car holders are very popular. I have used two types of magnetic holders before. The first is magnetic. It needs a metal plate which is placed in a case or glued directly to the phone. Such holders are very popular, but I dislike this option because of the plate that needs to be glued to the phone. The second type of holders is pitaka, and it's also magnetic, but it does not need a plate. It works in tandem with a special Mac Easy case from Pitaka. I love this option and have used it for a long time with different phones. Its main disadvantage is the price. Only the case costs $50. And the advantage is that Pitaka is available for a wide variety of phones, not only for iPhones. With MagSafe, everything has become easier. You no longer need plates or special cases, just buy a good card holder with a MagSafe. I tried a few different ones and found the best one. But let's start in order. Our first contender is such a holder from the Chinese company Totu. Not a bad option, but it has a cons and one nice plus. On the plus side, it's very cheap and has built-in wireless charging. The magnets here are in a circle, they hold the phone well, and the holder itself can tilt in different directions. And here come the cons. If you use a leather or silicone MagSafe case, then everything holds up very well. But if you do not wear a case, then the phone slides a lot on a glossy surface and can even fly off when the car shakes. The mount itself on the vent grille is somehow strange. And if you have air vents with vertical guides in your car, then everything will not hold very well. And thirdly, this is a holder with wireless charging, and the cable departs from it which cannot be unfastened. So if you don't need charging, then the cable wakes up or hangs out, or it's need to be cut off. This holder has only one main plus. This is its price, and I would give it 2 out of 5. Then I found for myself such an interesting thing from Spigen. Spigen is a famous Korean brand that is very popular in the US. It was very logical and suggested itself from the very beginning as soon as Apple started selling its MagSafe charger. There are magnets, there is charging, what else do you need? But it turned out that in addition to the cost of the holder of $15, you also need to add the cost of the charging itself, which is another $40. And fast charging from the cigarette lighter at 20 watts. In total you will spend approximately $70. Too much for a car holder. But if you want to charge quickly without wires, this is the best option. Although we declare it, 15-watt MagSafe does not give out even with Apple's proprietary 20-watt charger. You will get a stable 10 watts and it will still be faster than most car chargers. The design here is simple. Inside there is an adhesive tape to which MagSafe is attached. Everything is hung on the air vent in the car, there is a rotating head and everything is done pretty well. The phone can be hung both horizontally and vertically, but there are a couple of nuances. MagSafe charging itself doesn't hold the phone very well, especially if you don't use a case. Secondly, wireless charging is only formal. You will have a white cable hanging in the center of the dashboard, which is generally not friendly with the black interiors of most cars. In short, the option is not only expensive but also not the most reliable. But it's suitable for those who already have a MagSafe charger and it is idle, or for those who are constantly driving and want a quick charge. Although, for myself, I would give this holder a 2 on a 5-point scale. The third option turned out to be much more successful and almost without cons. It's just a flat MagGrip magnetic wheel from Techmate. It is attached to the air vent, but it does not have a rotating head, it cannot be rotated and tilted. At first, I thought that this was a big minus, but it turned out that this format was enough for me. The main thing is that the phone hangs on the air vent closest to the driver. Then you can see the music and the navigation are easy to read. And such a holder keeps well and it is practically not noticeable and does not spoil the appearance of the cabin. I don't like it when something sticks out, hangs and dangles, and in this sense such a holder is convenient and worth the money. The phone magnetizes well on this holder. During normal driving nothing will fall and you can turn the phone as you like, even horizontally or vertically. However, the assembly itself is very cheap. The mount on the air vent is somehow flimsy and does not look like something strong and reliable, and in general its materials and assembly are average here, but at the same time the holder costs only $17. Here's another MagSafe mount from the US that I wanted the most. The Belkin MagSafe Car Mount Pro. The name is pretentious and it costs as much as $40. But it was generally the first card holder announced at the presentation of the iPhone 12. It's very big but very well made. The materials are cool, the mount is made of thick rubber, it stays on the air vent perfectly and you can hang it both vertically and horizontally. The holder has a rotating ball head that allows you to turn the phone in any direction or tilt it up and down, and it's cool that you don't need to twist or tighten anything. Everything has already been assembled from the factory, tightening force is just perfect. In general, a cool holder, but there are two questions. The main magnets, if you do not use a case, cannot be said to be very powerful. Not bad, but I want something more reliable. And secondly, the dimensions of this holder are simply impressive. It completely blocks the air vent and at the same time there is not even wireless charging. In general, the quality of this thing is cool but very large and the magnets are not the strongest. By the way, you can find a bunch of such clones for less money, it looks about the same I think, and it will keep no worse. And finally, we got to my ideal holder, MagSafe Car Mount. This is the same pancake as the holder from MagGrip, and it is significantly more expensive than $40. But there are better finishing materials, it is better assembled, in general it is a knockdown heavy holder. It has a simple and convenient fastening and most importantly a rubberized surface. The phone is magnetized to the holder perfectly, and even without a case it holds so that you can perform at the Paris-Dakar rally without any problems. Moreover, the phone can be hung both vertically and horizontally, and in any position it is held simply unshakably. It seems that the magnets in this holder are twice as powerful as those of Belkin. Apart from the lack of a swivel head, this is the ideal. I didn't need a swivel mechanism and I like this minimalistic shape that provides excellent fastening. In short, this is my favorite. If you want power and quality for your expensive phone, especially if you don't use a case, this is perfect. Moment generally tried to make a whole ecosystem out of this mount. In addition to the car holder, they have the same one for the wall mounting. It is useful in the workshop or in the kitchen, costs a little less than $20. There is the same magnetic holder for a mobile tripod, there is a magnetic holder with a cold shoe for attaching a microphone or light. Well, that's all. Links to all holders are in the description. Don't forget to subscribe because in the next video we'll talk about MagSafe battery packs.